Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium, and I can see, feel, and hear spirit. And right now we are doing reading. Say go live, go live. All right, there we are. We are live. All right, let me double check this one last thing. Again, should have done it before I got live. It's weird that I have nobody in this room right now. Not a single person. That's very strange. All right. Anyways, hi guys, my name is Melody. I'm a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit, and we are doing tarot readings here live on air. So if you're interested in a tarot reading, go ahead and put your name and the topic matter in the comment section. You maybe were selected for a free reading here. Why do I feel like something's wrong? Interesting. I'm going to restart it even on TikTok here, because that was wild. That is really wild. Okay, let's try again. Everything is wild. And also, I didn't do my things I normally do either, so. User error, like always. Alrighty, so hopefully that makes things a little bit better. That looks better. That looks like I'm probably going to get out to people. Hello. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And right now I am here live doing tarot readings. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. If you're interested in a reading, we are doing readings at this time. It is a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading of your choice. We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Hi, Denise. Welcome in. So if you guys are interested in a reading, go ahead and send in your $15 donation, and you're going to get right on the list right away. There is no wait at this time. And thank you, Spirit, for being here. For anyone who's new here, Spirit makes me burp, just as it is. Alrighty, welcome, guys. Hi, hello. I'm glad to see you all here today. I hope you're doing well on this Thursday. Hopefully, we're staying away from nuclear issues. I don't know if I can say the W word, so we're rooting that we're staying away from invading or attacking Iran, which is a wild thing that's happening right now. Ooh, that peaceful president sure is peaceful. Anyway, welcome in, guys. My name is Melody. I'm a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, hear spirit, and we are doing readings at this time. Go ahead and send in your $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can submit your donation. Also through my website is how you can get on the list. You can get on the list, but also do a private reading. That's really what I meant to tell you. Sign up for a private reading right from my website as well. If you're interested in a private, not doing a public formatted reading. All right, welcome in. I hope everyone's doing well. Go ahead and send in your $15 donation to the Linktree link in the profile. You're going to get a 5-minute reading here today. Going to get a 5-minute reading if you're interested in it. Linktree link in the profile. If you want to do a psychic reading, it's a topic reading. Going to get you clarity, going to get you some insight on whatever it is that you need clarity or insight on. Love, relationships, health, finances, career, or you just want to see what spirit has to say. That's a general reading. I do mediumship as well, where I connect to somebody in the spiritual realm of your choice, because I do a direct connection. I don't do spirit-led, but I do evidential mediumship, though. So I will also provide evidence for whoever you're calling in to see if that makes sense for that person. And if it does, we're going to go ahead and give you messages after that. Hello, Ali. Welcome in, darling. Thanks for being here. Thank you for sending in the rose and a heart me. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you don't mind, go ahead and tapping that screen, liking the live. That would be awesome as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. Again, we are doing psychic readings right now. If you're interested in a psychic reading, it is a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Cano, thank you so much for following. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yes, $15 donation, get you a 5-minute reading. Again, I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and I'm a human design professional. If you don't know what human design is, it's my favorite modality to read. It is a chart reading. It's all about your energy, what type you have, how to work efficiently with your specific type of energy, and how to trust yourself when making decisions. Samantha, thank you so much for sending the "You're awesome." You're awesome. Hey, Judy. I hope you're doing well, darling. Thanks for being here. Don't forget, Saturday is our subscriber-only Saturdays, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. You can get your free readings on Saturdays. Also discounted readings, too. You'll get you will get a 5-minute reading for a $10 donation. But anytime you donate $15 or more, you'll always get a 6-minute reading if you are a subscriber. All righty, guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for liking the live, Judy. I really appreciate it. It really does help a lot to get those likes. Hi, Kelly. Welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's doing well. It is in the Eastern Time Zone. It's 11:10. I take that as a 111, and now it is 1111. It's 11:11. We have our manifestations coming in. It's all good. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I see a couple people liking the live. Judy and Kelly, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully everyone's not being filtered or something. I am literally not seeing almost any comments at all. So one thing about TikTok that I wish they would just fucking improve is their filtration on the TikToks. It is insanity. Hi, Aaliyah. Welcome in, darling. I'm glad to see you. I can see that. I can see the hi, and can you see me, LOL? So at least that got through. I don't know if anything else has gotten through. I've gotten nothing, like nobody asking for a reading, nothing coming through. So that was very strange. Also, my latest video is not getting as much traction as it normally does either. I wonder if it's because these videos now are explaining the tarot cards, but also putting in anti-MAGA stuff. I want a reading by Descent Samula. Yay, Aaliyah. As soon as I get it, we'll get you back in here. We'll get your reading underway like always. Thanks for being here. Thanks for wanting a reading, darling. Everyone who sends in a $15 donation does get a 5-minute reading of their choice. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Again, human design is my favorite modality. It is all about you. But if you would like to look up this chart without a professional's opinion, you can absolutely do that. You can just Google human design body graph, human design chart. It's going to generate free charts. And then you can, oh, Aaliyah, you can give me a tip. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you. And then you can, why is this like this? What is happening? That's weird. Anyway, human design chart, you can Google it. You'll get a free generated chart. You can look it up and let me know what you are, what's your aura type, what's your strategy, what's your authority. Jack, thanks for being here. I appreciate you, but it is a $15 donation, Jacqueline. I want a general, maybe a little love outlook. All right, Aaliyah, thank you for sending in your donation, plus a tip, which was very kind. So thank you so much. I don't get tipped often, so I do appreciate it very much. All right, so let's talk about general for Aaliyah. Hi, Kelly over there on TikTok, on YouTube. I tried saying good morning twice and I was filtered. Why is it filtering the dumbest things? That is a good morning got filtered on TikTok. That's crazy bananas. What is going on? It makes me feel very personally attacked, even though I probably shouldn't feel that way. But it does make me feel like this is a personal attack on my profile. Either way, Aaliyah, let's check it out. Your timestamp is 11 minutes. So if you want to check out your reading ever again, 11 minutes on YouTube. And also, happy Juneteenth. Spirit, this is for Aaliyah. Spirit, what does Aaliyah need to know? Spirit, what does Aaliyah need to know? Spirit, what does Aaliyah need to know? What's going on for our friend Aaliyah? Hi, Esther. I hope that you were able to get that through, because we had Kelly saying good morning a bunch and never came through. But I got your hello. And bitcha baddie, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. So this is for Aaliyah right now. Sorry, I just wanted to like double check in with my body to see if I feel anything before we just start reading cards here. You got it right away. Good. I'm glad to hear that. To me, Aaliyah, it feels like, in my body specifically, it feels like I have a little bit of a nervous energy in the chest, but it's not anxiety. It's not like, it doesn't feel anxious to me. It feels just kind of like just a nervous energy. Like if I were to move, go on a walk or something, I feel like it would dissipate. Hi everyone, that girl Danny, welcome in. And Rhonda, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. But this is not too bad. I feel like I just want to move. I feel like I just got to walk out this energy and then I'll be fine. So Leah, we're going to start with the reading here. We have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a card of new beginnings. Could be an immature child or an immature person, fire sign. This is Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Yes, I've been trying to move a lot. LOL. Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page here. Rhonda, it's a $15 donation. I'd be happy to read your question. Go ahead and go to the Linktree link to get your donation in. $15 gets you a 5-minute reading. But this is a card of transformation. This is a card of starting something. This is a newbie. All pages are newbies, period. So there is something here that you're new that is going to be transforming for you. Wow, the Emperor again. I don't know if you were joining me yesterday, but the Emperor kept like popping out all the time, and he's back again. So there's something about leadership here. There's something about being selfish here, because the Emperor is traditionally Aries. Aries in astrology is the ruler, the natural ruler of the first house of self. So this is a card saying we're going to initiate something. We're going to be selfish about something. And I actually would really encourage it. I'd really encourage it, because you have a lot of major arcana. There's some life-changing things, some eventful things happening that you're meant to experience. I literally did a video on this today. Go ahead and check it out. It's the first video that's not pinned for this video that I did today for Tea and Tarot. This is a leveling up card. This is a card of waking up, fate, and leveling up. Did I say leveling up? You're going to level up. Period. So just know you are protected by Archangel Gabriel, who is the keeper of the pearly gates of heaven, or the spiritual realm, whatever you want to call it. But this is something that is going to be meant for you to experience. Esther, thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. Something for you to experience. This is meant for you, because what's coming for you is pretty great. You got to follow your intuition. Okay, follow your intuition. This could be some things that come out of the blue, unknown enemies, unforeseen circumstances that's causing growth and evolution. Although I feel like you're on the other end of that. I don't know if something else has popped in, but I feel like I'm on the other end of that. Like I'm not really in the thick of like figuring out who's trying to be a bullshitter to me. Like I've already grew. I already learned the lesson. I already got my wisdom. So I really want you to trust your intuition, because the moon card is Pisces. Pisces is the natural ruler of the 12th house of mental health, unseen enemies, untold circumstances, and spirituality. It's like the biggest spiritual house. 9 and 12 are the biggest spiritual houses. So trust your intuition. Girl, I really want to encourage you, just like whatever it is that you're feeling right to do in your body, as long as you know your human design, because human design is going to help you with this, and trusting your intuition and trusting what's going on, because we have the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. The 9 and the 10. This is fucking crazy, because the 9 is the card of abundance, right? 9 is saying I planted that seed and now it's time for me to harvest what I planted. I'm getting that reward. I am getting that abundance. Okay. It's all for me. And then the 10 of Pentacles saying, hey, financial security, 111 on your timer. Girl, I seen 111 a little earlier when I was breathing. I meant to say it earlier because you started at 11 minutes. And then when I looked while I was breathing, it was 1111. And I didn't tell you. So I apologize. But I saw it again on the timer. So there's a lot of manifestations coming in. A lot of manifestations. And this 119 is my angel number. Ooh, Girl. Well, I'm telling you, you got it. And you also got, this is a spiritual card because this is a wake up card, right? This could be a spiritual awakening for you. This is a spiritual card here. It's time to be selfish and work on yourself so that you can get the abundance and you can feel secure in that abundance. Like this is the card of financial security. So you are going to be just fine, my friend. There is something new again, because we started with the Page of Wands that's going to be transformative. Maybe even psychic abilities. Look at here. Look who came to join us. Mr. Salem Binksy boy. Oh, he's such a good boy. You got luck on your side. You got luck on your side. You know what he means. You're regular. Salem is a lucky cat. He doesn't come in for everyone's readings. Like he spent like 2 weeks not coming in for anybody's reading. And lately, like yesterday, maybe last week or the day before, Kennedy, thank you so much for the tip as well, Kennedy. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, you guys are so wonderful to me. Thank you so much. Salem always pumps in for me. Aaliyah, take it. You a lucky girl. Know that you're one of God's favorites. Because Salem comes in for you. And I want you to believe that because you are. We all are. As long as we're doing the spiritual work, we're noticing that everything on the 3D is spiritual. It's all connected to the spiritual, to the energy, to source. It's all connected. And as long as we connect with that and we awaken to that, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Thank you for the roses, KP. I'm feeling really good lately. I felt that in the body. I just felt like I just wanted to move. And you're like, I've been moving. That's all I really felt from you. It's like I didn't feel anxious. Thank you for the hey there, Adrienne girl. Hey. And the tiny dinies. Roar. Yes, movement has been so good for me. I would keep it up. I think they're just confirming that they like it. They like that you're doing it, that you're working. Because I feel like if I'm sitting for too long, I just feel antsy. I feel that's what it was. It was like an antsy feeling. I think that's a good word for it. Because it wasn't anxiousness. It was just like, I just want to get up. I just want to go. I just want to get up type of feeling is what it felt like. But Aaliyah, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Again, thank you for your tip. And we are going to move on to Kennedy, who also gave a tip. So thank you, Kennedy, so much. That was so sweet. I really appreciate it. Yes, I always want to be outside. Yes. Get your socks and shoes off. If you're wearing sandals, take the sandals off, walk in the grass, walk in the dirt. That's how you're going to like literally become grounded. Okay. So do it as often as you can. Hi, Kennedy girl. We got 6 minutes on your timer. Wanda, thank you for the follow. Somebody had asked a question really quickly. Sandra, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you get on the list. Kennedy is right now, but after Kennedy, we don't have anybody. So go ahead, get on your donation, and we'll get you right on the list. All right, Wanda and Nope. 2000. Go ahead and send in your $15 donation. You'll get your 5-minute reading. But we are waiting. Yes, absolutely, Adrian. You can do 2 days in a row for sure. Kelly, thank you for the follow. Aisha, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. I'm still waiting on Kennedy's question. I'm hoping you're not being filtered because they're filtering in a major way, Kennedy. They really are. Want to connect with my grandma again. Yay. And you were filtered, but I can actually unfilter that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in connection with Kennedy's grandma. I already feel like excited to talk to her. Adrian, I got you. Thank you so much, love. Got you. You're going to be next. All right, let me go ahead and get to some cleansing breaths here. After we get some more evidence here to say that it is grandma, if you have any questions for her, you can go ahead and ask me those questions. But remember, don't tell me about the evidence part, like any information, just yeses or nos or I don't knows. Yes, it makes sense. No, it doesn't, or I don't know. And I'm just reiterating what my expectations are just for anyone who is new here. Spirit, we're getting, this is for our friend Kennedy. Spirit, Spirit, we're trying to get a hold of Kennedy's grandma. Kennedy's grandma. Can you ask her what happened to her? Why did she leave us so soon? Okay, we'll see what she has to say. Well, first, let's get the evidence underway, of course, just to make sure. Wait a damn minute. I can ask to connect to my mom? Yeah, you can ask to connect to your mom for sure. We do mediumship here. So you can do that if that's what you would like to do in about 6 minutes. I just keep getting like excited energy. Like I feel like, yeah, you have a question for her, but I just feel like this is like a general check-in, like just saying, hi, how are you? I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to be here. It's like, it's very much like, I feel joyous about it. I feel like joyous, like hugging and a little like this kind of motion with you, with the hugs. She said, well, okay, then that's the business. You're funny. Again, grandma just like, or I don't know if I said this before, but if I did say it before, this is just a repeat message. I'm sorry for it. But the way she feels to me is like a go-getter grandma. Like she's not somebody to sit in her home. She's not somebody just to sit around. Like she's active. She went out. She did things. I heard bingo. So I don't know if she was a bingo grandma. But she did bring in bingo. You can confirm or deny if that makes any sense for her. Thank you, Alex, for the heart me. She also makes me feel very like in tune. We loved hugs. There's a bingo in her closet and we were supposed to play it. Oh, I love when we get the evidence right away and it all makes sense. There's something like, don't be afraid to like play bingo in her memory or like play that specific bingo that was in the closet. Or even going out to bingo because the way she's showing me like a visor, you know how like sometimes older ladies, and this is kind of stereotypic of like older ladies that go to the casino, they wear those visors at the casino. Like she's showing me that. She's like, we're gonna win, baby. Like, she makes me feel like if you go to bingo and you do like monetary bingo, like you'll be getting a bingo there and you'll be winning a prize. So I would do that. Hi, Hassan. Welcome in, darling. All right. We're going to ask I'm going to ask you a question because I feel like we have evidence here. We've connected with her before, so we're not needing a lot of evidence. Unless you want more evidence, then I'd be happy to provide that for you. But I feel like the question's more in the forefront. What happened to you, Grandma? E, thank you so much. I got you, Esther. Sarah, it's a $15 donation. Stephanie, thank you for the follow. All right. To me, she's highlighting the heart space, and it's something I feel like I don't really want to talk about, but we're going to talk about it to give you peace of mind. But it doesn't feel like this is going to be her favorite subject. But it's something about the heart space here. So I don't know if she had congenital heart failure or a heart attack. Thank you for the heart me there, Hassan. Or something along those lines. But there's something here with the heart, like not functioning correctly or giving out in some way. She doesn't make me feel like her passing was traumatic. She makes me feel like her passing was just very, like for her, just simple. Like her soul left her body. Like it wasn't, sorry. Ooh. Woo. God, the sneezies. Sorry about that. But she makes me feel like, thank you, Stephanie. It just makes me feel like it was very simple, like her passing. But it is something about the heart space. So I don't know if it's heartbreak. Heartbreak can also end up having you, put stress on your body and end your life. But it just feels like it has to do with the heart space. Why did you have to leave so soon? She goes like it was my choice. I don't think it was her choice. It was just something. Alex, thank you so much. Woo! sorry, Salem. Sorry. No, stay there. You can stay there. Pens don't fall normally. I'm sorry, buddy. Thank you, Alex. And thank you, Adrian, for the galaxy. I appreciate it, and I missed it. Dang it. We were thinking heart attack with how we found her. So that's what it's thinking. Like, that's what I'm getting from her is the heart space. So I do think it definitely has something to do with her heart. But I don't think she had a choice in why she had to go. I think it was just her time because she's like, look, I had a choice. So I do think it was just her time. You want to come in here? You want to come up here, Bobby? Yeah, go boy. You can come up here and give Kennedy some light. Yeah, let's go, boy, Salem. That's my baby. She feels like okay with her passing, though. Like, again, it wasn't stressful. It wasn't traumatic. It was simply she left her body. When her body started malfunctioning, she left it. But she doesn't want you to dwell on it. Like, she had a blast when she was here. I feel like she really lived life when she was here. Like, especially with grandkids, she loved being a grandma. It doesn't matter how many grandkids she has, if it's just you or if it's a bunch of people. Like, she loved being a grandma. She makes me feel very like that was her favorite part of life. Was like being able to like spoil kids and not have to really take care of kids, but also like be active in their lives. So I do feel like your grandma did pass away through a heart issue. But just know she's okay with that. She's at peace with that. And it just feels like her time. She loved all of us, including great grandkids. She loved it. She loved being a grandma, no matter if it's great grandma or just grandma. Like, that was like her favorite part of life. No offense to her actual children by any means. Adrian, I got you. You're next with Kennedy. I hope this gave you some clarity, some comfort in some way. I just think it was her time. I think it was time for her to go, unfortunately. And then we all come to our end at some point. Doesn't make it easy by any means. My grandma's 86, and when she goes, I'm going to be a mess. Just is as it is. Facts are facts. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Kennedy, anytime. All right, Adrian, let me know. Are we going to get in contact with your mom, or did you want to do a different type of reading? While you let me know that, I need to pee. So I'll be right back. I apologize, guys, but give me like 90 seconds. 90 seconds. Time it. All right. Sorry about that, Adrian. Thank you for your patience. Okay, we're going to get in contact with your mom. After Adrian is Esther. After Esther is Alex. Thank you so much for the marvelous confetti. Thank you, Adrian. We still got 6 minutes on your timer. I counted 62 seconds. Hell yeah, I'm ahead of the game. Thanks, Esther. So fast. I thought it was taking forever, too. I was like, oh, my God. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into a meditative breath here. And we're going to connect to Adrian's mom. We're going to start with evidence, and then after we receive the evidence, we'll move over to messages. And again, just as messages are coming through, evidence is coming through, say, yes, that makes sense, no, it doesn't, or I don't know. Adrian, your time set's going to be 32 minutes. 32 minutes. This is for Adrian. Spirit, we're trying to get in contact with Adrian's mom. Adrian's mom. Excuse me. All right, getting in contact with Adrian's mom. She makes me feel like a hard worker. You actually resemble my mom. Oh, what an honor. Thank you so much for saying that. But she makes me feel like she's a hard worker. I don't know. She makes me feel like she really spent time at work and made sure that you guys never went without. Like, she just makes me feel like, I don't know if she was a single mom, but she's like almost like Reba's like single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops. That really comes in through. So I don't know if she was a single mom or not, but it just feels like she works as hard as like a single mom would have if she wasn't single. Yes. She makes me feel like she worked odd jobs as well. Like, I don't know if it was serving jobs, bartending gigs, because she's showing me a bar, like where you would bartend at. So I feel like she had all sorts of miscellaneous jobs. It's just like whatever she could do to make sure you guys had what you needed. Like, she was always thinking about you guys. She makes me feel like she got sick as well. So I don't think her death was super quick or sudden. I feel like she might have been fighting something for a while, whether it was cancer, COVID, addictions or sicknesses as well. It doesn't feel at all like an addiction to me. It feels very much more like I got an autoimmune disease or cancer, and that's what affected me the most. Let me know if that makes sense for her. Because it just feels like a decline in her health. Like just a decline. Unfortunately, she had a heart transplant. Okay. Honestly, it feels like when I think about the heart, it just feels like there was too much stress on the heart, and that it wasn't necessarily like from working. I feel like this was congenital. I feel like she had this defect for a while, and it maybe just came to the surface to get the heart transplant and then passing after that. She said, wow. But yeah, this feels like she had it her whole life. Like, finally she got help for it, and then unfortunately she got it through the flu that attacked her heart. Oh, very interesting. So it wasn't congenital, but it does feel like she had it for a long time. So I don't know how long ago it was, but she makes me feel like she was dealing with that heart issue for a long time. She was. There's like a gratitude here that I feel, because it makes me feel like, one, I don't feel like she'd really like show pain. I feel like it was more exhaustion than anything. Maybe she'd like have to lay down. Maybe she'd just be like, all right, I can't do this anymore. I gotta sit. I gotta lay down. I gotta take a nap. It just feels like the way it showed itself, the main symptom of the heart was exhaustion, where she might have had to take many seats and move slowly. Exactly. CHF, chronic heart failure. But you make me feel like she could rely on you or any of your siblings to like pick up her slack. Like, if she needed to sit and she was in the middle of doing dishes, she'd be like, hey, do you mind finishing the dishes for me? And then like someone would be like, yeah, I'll do that for you. Like, it doesn't feel like there was like, Mom, I don't want to do the dishes. Like, yeah, no, I'll help you. Like, it felt like very much like she was being taken care of from you guys. And I did everything. And I just so much gratitude, like so much gratitude about you picking up the slack, you making sure she was good. Also, like, I feel like you made sure she took her meds as well. Like, here, mom, take these meds. Like, don't forget to take this. It was only me. Okay. That's wonderful. And there's all this gratitude here for you for that. So she wants to let you know that she knows that. She appreciates it. And she loves you. She loves you for doing that because she's like, she didn't have to do any of that. And she chose to do that. But it's because you loved her and love her currently. Like, that's why you did that. You showed up when you needed to show up. I feel like when it comes to you two, you guys do feel like two peas in a pod. You might have her mannerisms. You might look like her. I feel like more mannerisms, honestly. You might take over your dad's side more, like physically, but it feels like to me like more her mannerisms, more her attitude, like a mini me type situation with her. She's showing me jewelry. A gold necklace. It's like a thin necklace that's gold. I feel like it has a heart charm on it, or some sort of charm, but it looks like a heart to me, what she's showing me. I don't know if you have that or what's going on with that, but she is showing a gold necklace that's thin with some sort of chain on it, or not chain, but charm on it, but she's showing me like a heart charm on it. So hopefully that makes sense for that. Just know, like, if you do have that, she does recognize that you have it. If you want to wear it, feel free to wear it to get closer to her. I had all her jewelry and it was stolen. No. Well, fuck. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's terrible. Whoever stole it has karma coming for them in a big motherfucking way. Big way. By my ex-brother-in-law. Disgusting, despicable. Despicable human. But if you did have a heart necklace, just know that she was recognizing that she probably knows what's going on with that. So she is recognizing what's going on. So she didn't recognize. I didn't hear the stealing. She was just showing me the necklace, and then we ran out of time. But Adrian, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you some clarity, some comfort in some way. I'm so sorry for the loss of your mother. That shit's no joke. That's hard. That's hard shit. So my heart goes out to you. If you are interested in any other readings, you can always, get another reading. There is no limit to the readings. If I feel like maybe we're doing too many, maybe I'll tell you at that time, like, let's wait a little bit before you get another reading. I've done that before with a regular, but you don't overuse it. So especially at 21. Oh yeah. Like you need your mom at that age. You need your mom your whole life, but like, especially when you're younger and you're just kind of going through it and there's so much bullshit that happens in your young 20s, like so much bullshit, so much drama, so much alcohol, so much terribleness that moms are good to have at that time. But my heart goes out. I love you, Adrian. And then also you can always find private readings as well if you'd like to do a private reading too. All right, we are going to move on to Esther. Esther, thank you so much for your reading or for your donation of $15. I do appreciate it so much. Let me see. Thank you so much. You are so welcome, my love. You are so welcome. Anytime, I got you. Anytime. We're going to do mediumship also for Esther. And then after Esther is Alex. After Alex, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. All righty. Hey, who are we getting in contact with? Go ahead and give me their relationship to you. Or if they don't have a traditional relationship with you, just their first name. I don't know why I'm shuffling the cards. I'm just shuffling the cards now. refuse to believe that went out. Sorry, my candle went out. I didn't even notice until just now. A candle from my ancestors. So as soon as we get, hopefully you're not being filtered. Esther, if you are being filtered, I can message you from where you sent in your donation. My friend who passed in May, what's their name? I was just typing to you, but that came through. Like making a message on Venmo for you. Pam. Okay, let's get a hold of Pam. We got 5 minutes on your timer here. Your timestamp is going to be 44 minutes. I'm just going to take a moment and just really do a good cleanse here. All right, this is for our friend Esther. Esther. Spirit, we're trying to get in contact with Pam. Spirit, we're trying to get in contact with Pam. Spirit, we're trying to get in contact with Pam for Esther. Pam makes me feel young, like young, maybe 20s, maybe in their early 30s, but she looks young. She might have had a very young look to her, regardless of her age. I'm getting like curly blonde hair for her, which I don't usually get hair color, so we'll take or leave that. If that doesn't make sense, it's fine. But that's what I'm getting for her. She makes me feel like bubbly and bouncy. Maybe she had ADHD. Let me know if this is making any sense here by saying yes or no, or I don't know. But she makes me feel like there was an accident to her death. Yes, very bubbly. But yeah, how she passed away is what she's giving me as an accident. Like either it was a car accident or it was something that happened very suddenly. Let me know if that makes sense, if an accident makes sense by saying yes or no to that. Because it's just like, I keep getting like, it doesn't have to be a rainy day, but it makes me feel like it was a rainy day. It makes me feel like there was maybe a hydroplane issue happening, but it makes me feel like it had to do with a car. Thank you for the roses, Barrack Life. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hopefully you're not being filtered there, Esther. So I'm not seeing your response to that, but we're going to keep going. She makes me feel like she was a really like fun friend to have. Like I feel like I was very close to her, but like she don't feel like it was my best friend, but it was a friend that I really enjoyed, that I really respected, and there was a mutual respect here. I feel like you guys did hang out quite a bit. Maybe there's a group of friends that hung out. But she makes me feel like she really had love and respect for you as well as you had love and respect for her. And like losing her was a big blow to like the friend group, to you, to everyone that knew her. It was almost like everyone was like shocked in their feet, like this stuck. Like, what do you mean? What's wrong with Pam? Like it just feels like it came as a shock. Let me know if that makes sense. I feel like all my, like, some of my best, but not all of them, I can't speak in absolutes, but like some of my memories and my best memories I have, she's in them. She's in them, like pictures, going out, going to, I feel like bars, yeah, but I feel like it was more house parties, like going out to a house party, getting drunk with each other, having the best time, hanging out by a fire. Like she just makes me feel like she was really living life before her unfortunate like passing. If all this makes sense, because I see yes, very bubbly, and that was it. So if all this makes sense, do you have a question for her? If this all makes sense for you? Or you want to know anything? Because she makes me feel like she's accepted her passing, but I don't feel like it was something that she was like looking for. It almost feels like the accident that I'm getting. Danielle, thank you for the follow. Was like, I feel like she was kind of in and out of consciousness. I feel like this was a little bit more like trying to fight to stay, but unfortunately, I don't know if it was in transport or something, but she makes me feel like she didn't necessarily make it to the hospital. Hi, Noah. Hi. It makes me feel like there's a memorial for her. I don't know if it already happened. Barrack Life, thank you so much for the follow. Or Break Life, being filtered. I knew you were being filtered. Let's see what she has to say, though. Very much a shock. She passed at home with her daughter. Okay, so she didn't make it to the hospital. But it makes me feel like there was an accident. No, was there an accident here? Because it makes me feel like there was an accidental thing that had happened. I shouldn't be asking questions like that. I don't know why I'm asking questions like that. Just if that made sense. Like, did that make sense? I don't know why I'm asking direct questions. No medium should be asking direct questions like that. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry, Esther. I should just be going with what's coming in. But yeah, she made me feel like she couldn't make it to the hospital. Not sure what happened exactly. There's something here that happened it just makes me feel accidental. I don't know if it was an accidental, like I took too many Tylenols or I took too many pain relievers, but it just makes me feel like there was an accident, like she didn't mean to pass. And like the fastness, probably what I'm getting from the car accident is just how fast it was and how unexpected it was, because that could be a sign of that as well. But Esther, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I'm so sorry for the passing of your friend Pam. It's a shock. Wanted to know what happened. Yeah, she was coming through with an accident that came through. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was accidentally too much ingesting of something. Yeah, I mean, it's a $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile. Alex, we do have you next, but I am going to, because the filters were going and it had nothing to do with you or me, I am going to re-ask. Thank you, Spirit. About time. I got burps here. I'm going to ask. Noah, I got you. Yes, we can do an energy update. We're going to do you after Alex there, Noah. Thank you so much. Will you explain more about the accident that happened? Yeah, I do get like digesting of like pills. Thank you so much. Said I was filtered so much. I know, I'm so sad you were filtered so much too. I'm so glad you went over to Venmo, but it does feel like there was an accidental ingestion. I feel like I don't feel like she meant to. I feel like she took too much of some sort of substance, whether it was a prescription pill, whether it was an over-the-counter pill. It just feels like that's what happened. It was an accident. Maybe she had forgotten she had taken her pill already, or she was still in pain. And so she's like, let me just go take another pill right now. It just feels like a very much like an accidental ingestion of too many medications. It does not feel on purpose at all. It does not feel like this was like planned or plotted. It's not something she thought about. I don't think she was having ideations of that type of way. At least it doesn't feel like that to me, but it does feel like that's what happened, was that she just accidentally took too much. And her body just couldn't handle it. Hopefully that makes sense there, Esther. My heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry for the loss of your friend. I'm sorry for the filtration as well. She absolutely loved life. She just felt so bubbly and so like grabbing life by the horns and like being a really good friend and, you know, being somebody who would be there. Like she just feels like that type of person to me. So it does not feel like she would, like this was on purpose by any stretch of the imagination to me. It feels completely accidental. But I hope that helps, my love. All right, Alex, we are going to move on to you, darling. And I appreciate you so much, Esther, for being here. And thank you for getting a reading. And I do hope this helped. I really do. And remember, you could always watch it back if you'd like. It just sucks that you were filtered so bad. Alex, and guys, if you are being filtered really bad, please do message me from where, like if you've sent a PayPal message or PayPal payment or donation or a Venmo donation, please, if you are being filtered, do go there and comment, or you can go on YouTube, second link in the link tree, but you do have to be logged into your YouTube in order to live chat. So if filtration happens to anyone, please do exactly what Esther did, which is she went back to her payment. She started commenting on her payment because TikTok is wild. They filter the comments like crazy. And I really don't understand the point of it. I don't understand why. It's wild. Yes, Alex said, could you connect with my ex-boyfriend, Chris? So I assume Chris has passed away. Hello there, Noah. I got your donation as well. You are going to be next. But I have the assumption that your ex has passed away into the spiritual realm. Yes, he passed. Okay. Just making sure, because sometimes people are like, I want you to tell me all about what's going on with my ex, which did not feel that way. That's why I was like, I'm under the assumption that he passed. But some people really, like, they want me to spy on people, and I won't be doing that. For anyone who is interested in me spying on them or on their exes, I'm not going to do that, ever. Okay. Let's see what's going on. I get emo kid immediately. Alex, your timestamp is 55 minutes. You can spy on me. Well, with your permission, yes. All right. This is for Alex. Alex. Getting in contact with Chris. Hi, Jessica. Yeah, I get emo kid immediately with him. Oh, I'm so glad I came across your FYP. Welcome in. But yeah, Chris makes me feel like an emo kid, like he grew up maybe in the early 2000s in high school or whatnot. I'm not sure, but he makes me feel like very much emo. Also liking rap music as well, but like having an emo aesthetic, maybe a skater boy aesthetic. That's what's coming in for him. So let me know if that makes sense here, Alex. But I feel like he like had a lot of genres that he listened to. It does not make me feel like he listened to country. Hopefully this is making sense here. And again, if you are being filtered, go ahead and go to your payment and just write in your payment. And we can get that underway too. He makes me feel like he was mixed up in rugs. Like he makes me feel like he had an addiction problem. And I feel like that's how he passed away. Emo. Okay, so I didn't see what you said you were filtered before emo. So I'm actually getting your messages up right now. I'm going to pause this for a moment because it is fucking stupid. So Alex, I'm just going to say hi to you on PayPal right now and just reply to me on PayPal. Because you should be able to still hear the reading and message through PayPal as well. Sorry, I meant perfect. Because it's not your fault, and don't apologize. It's literally TikTok's fault. TikTok is making my job more difficult. And I love my job. I love what I do. So I'll just keep refreshing here because it's not your fault. It's absolutely TikTok. So let me know if all that made sense. So far, emo aesthetic, liked all sorts of genre of music, could be skater boy aesthetic, and rugs came through and passing through rugs. What you said so far isn't really resonating because he wasn't emo. Interesting. So let's go ahead and start it over again. Because he wasn't emo and didn't do drugs. Interesting. So we might have had somebody else come in. So I did restart your live. You got 5 more minutes on the timer. It looks like a 2, but it's a 5, I promise. And let's see what's coming through, because whoever that is coming through here. Might be a Chris that I know, but for as far as I know, he's still alive. Let's try again. For Alex, he still might be pissed at me and not want to talk. There might be a possibility. We'll see. If that does happen, we can switch it to somebody else. But the only reason he wouldn't talk to me really is if he didn't like me, or if he didn't really want to talk to you. That is true. I've had a few people like randomly pulling out coworkers wanting to talk to them. And the coworker's like, I got to be with my family. I can't be here right now. I just passed away. So that has happened before. For Alex, getting in contact with Chris. Hi, Wendy Sue. Hi, Kim. Strangely enough, I'm still getting like big pants. Like that to me is not necessarily emo, it could be goth as well. But like you're making it seem like, to me, like that's just not correct, of course, because you said it's not correct, not seeming. I don't know why I said it like that. But it's not correct. But I keep getting like big pants with him, like big, like, you know, almost Genco size pants, if you know about Genco. Yeah, no, not his vibe at all. But it keeps coming through. This is very interesting that this keeps coming through. Hi, Amanda. Who I have here? Well, fuck him. Yes, you didn't switch to a tarot question. Yes, you can. Go ahead. Let me know what topic we're going to do. We're going to put 5 more minutes on here. Come on. Do it right. Because, yeah, I don't know. This feels like a classmate, though, who passed away, who I have here. I don't know if you had a classmate that was like an emo kid who had rugs problems. But I think that it's just a classmate of yours that you grew up with that is here. Like, that's how they feel to me. So I wonder if that's who we have here. And maybe it is he doesn't want to talk. So we're going to do tarot instead for Alex. I'm sorry, Alex. But yeah, I just keep getting the same like thing over and over again. But I do feel like this might be a classmate, though. Hi, Amanda. Another Amanda. All right, so we're just looking for your question here. Keep messaging me on PayPal because I'm not trusting TikTok's comment section. Totally fine. Can I ask about finances? Yeah, absolutely. Will I get the job I applied for? My husband and I are in TESPA. Okay, let's see what's going on. All right, Spirit. This is for Alex. I love that you said then fuck him. That makes me laugh so much that you said that. Spirit, what does Alex need to know about finances? Hi, Renee. Spirit, what does Alex need to know about finances? Spirit, what does Alex need to know about finances? When I think about finances for you immediately, I just feel super duper like at the very thin end of a rope here. Like that's how it feels, like like that type of thing. Where I'm at the thin end, like we still have money, we still can survive at this time, but it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Like that's how your finances feel at this time. There's something here that just makes me mad at the government. Like, I don't know if it's like you guys had governmental jobs and you got let go of them because of the current administration, or if it's tariff related, but like there's something here that just makes me feel mad at the government about it. Yes, so tight, she said. I feel a lot of anxiety in the chest about it, like a lot. Ooh, the time you got all that for free. I feel a lot of anxiety in the chest here. I want you to like do your best. And it's easy for me on the other side of the screen to be like, just take a breath, calm down. But I do feel like when our military insurance is so high right now, government. Okay, so there is some anger at the government. Thank you for the heart, me, Sarah. But it just feels like I need to like kind of get my bearings. So I want you to just, if you need to take a walk, if you're feeling super anxious about it, I would go on a walk. I would like clear my head about it just so I'm not fighting the energy of abundance on accident, because that's how it feels. It feels all tangled up in my chest. Like I am accidentally fighting abundance. Because it does feel like I've been dealing with this, and it feels like you're going to be dealing with this for a couple more months. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to report that. Ugh. We're going to pull the cards here, though. We're going to see what's going on. I love to see it. I love to see it. So there is a new beginning coming in. Okay. Take a leap of faith on yourself, saying like, I can do anything. You have the sun imagery here, the most positive, biggest yes in tarot, biggest positive sign in tarot. Yellow is success. Just taking a leap of faith on yourself, knowing that you're going to land on your feet. Okay. That's what's really important about that card. Let's see. You have been saving though. You have been doing a really good job of trying to save as much as possible. Maybe before this all happened. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation there. You got so many court cards. You are like literally, I'm going to pull these three. You are running towards saving, but also this is a card of making sure that we are not holding on to things too tightly. So maybe taking a walk in this circumstance is going to be best. So you're not like holding on to like the idea of abundance, idea of money, idea of this, that coming through. I'm getting what I want you to do physically to help bring in this abundance is I want you to literally go outside of your house at all doors, glass sliding doors included. I want you to take cinnamon in your hand. And I want you to step outside the threshold of your house, looking into your house. And I want you to blow cinnamon into your house. You can say, I'm bringing in abundance with the cinnamon. You can do my spell that I do. That is abundance coming at me from all angles. Abundance coming at me because I'm able. Abundance coming at me, making me smile. Abundance coming at me for, oh, wow. Abundance coming in a surge and a wave. Abundance coming in and is here to stay. Knowing abundance is meant for me. And knowing abundance is knowing abundance is out there for me. Knowing abundance is meant to be. No money promise because I trust the universe. No money promise because I trust my angels. Got help from my spiritual team. Ancestors help me spread my wings. No money promise because I got it in the bank. No money promise because I got it saved. No money promise because all bills paid. No money promise because all debt paid. And then blow that in. And if this is going to be recorded on YouTube, so if you need to rewatch it, I know I said it really fast. You can do that, but you don't have to do my spell if you don't want to. You can do like literally just blowing in abundance, feeling the abundance coming in and doing that. I'll do cinnamon. And if you want to put cinnamon sticks on the top of your doors where like the door frames are, I would do that as well. But yeah, so there's something coming in fast. This is the second fastest moving card in tarot. This is the Knight of Wands, which is something coming in that you're ready for. You're ready for it. You're ready for something to save here. So we are going to not worry so much about money. Just know that abundance is out there for us and it's coming in because there is something new coming in. The Ace of Wands is something new, something transformative. Wands by nature are transformative because they're the element of fire. Fire transforms. So there is something in here coming in, especially because we have a newbie and a new beginning. Okay, so there is something very, very beneficial coming in that you're ready for. That's going to come in quickly. That's going to help with the money situation. Literally, literally, like the Holy Grail of tarot, the heart of tarot. This is something that's going to end up being very good for you, very abundant. You can see the water actually came from this cup and it all is spilled out here. All right. So there is abundance coming in here for you. There is a new beginning, a big new beginning that's going to help you emotionally and help like provide your passions and things like that. Do you think I'll get the job I just applied for? I feel very qualified, or maybe it is, something else. No, this feels like what you applied for to me. This does. What you're wishing for, your manifestations coming in. All right. So this does feel like a yes from the universe that you are going to start this new gig, especially because the new Fool, the Fool is a new beginning. It's the start of the major arcana. We have new beginning here, new beginning here, new beginning here. So I do feel like you're going to get the job. I think it's what you've been manifesting. So I don't want you to worry about it too much. Like having the genie in a bottle energy here with all these good cards, like all these cards are great, all of them. So I do feel like this is something that is going to be really beneficial. Morgan, it is only about a 5-minute wait at this time. So if you're interested, go ahead and send in your $15 donation. Screaming new beginning at me, literally. So everything is going to work out for you. Okay. It does feel like there's something here with 3 months that you're going to get the abundance. Now the 3 months could be you catching up. And then after 3 months, you're going to be able to save. You're going to be able to feel comfortable again. But there is something here with 3 months where I feel like you're going to be a little bit clutching on to the tightness of your pocket. Thank you, Morgan. I got you. But I do think things are going to work out here, Alex. I do. So keep me posted. Okay. Keep me posted. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you all day there, Alex. And thank you so much for your patience. I don't know what was going on. I can do 3 months. Thank you. You're very welcome. I don't know what was going on with Chris. It could just simply be he didn't want to talk, and that's true. Every time, I just want to let you guys know out there who doesn't really know about mediumship, not everybody wants to talk to everybody. Okay, that's just the facts. No one is stuck. Nobody is in limbo. Nobody is like, I don't know, in a black hole. There's so much fear mongering when it comes to that. Like, I can't connect with him. He must be stuck. No, he just doesn't want to talk. Just simply doesn't want to talk to either to me or maybe to you. it all could work out there either way. So just know, like, if for some reason I cannot connect, because it does happen, I'll have to think about that classmate. No, I have to look at my yearbooks. Yeah, definitely let me know, because it's like an emo kid who got stuck with rugs. Sorry, TikTok, rugs. That knew you as a child, because they're bringing like high school into me, like high school level stuff. So we'll see. Keep me posted on the job though, and let me know if you do figure out who that spirit was that came in. Maybe another Chris that you knew from school. I don't know. But no one's ever stuck, guys. You don't get stuck on the way to the spiritual realm. That's not how it works. Dawn Marie, thank you for the follow. All right, Noah, we're going to check in with you. I'm sorry that took a while. I just wanted to make sure that we were doing the right things. You're very welcome, Alexandra. Alex. Sorry, you're very welcome, Alex. Anytime, darling. And thank you so much for being responsive with the messages here on PayPal. I really do appreciate that so much. All right, so Noah says, can I get an energy update? I did the alchemy marriage of the masculine and feminine energies within me. Hell yeah, balance all things. Balance all things. I love that you're an alchemist. Because you are an alchemist. You talk about like alchemy, not every time we meet, but like you talk about her. And I feel like that's who you are. I feel like that's what you do. You're an alchemist. Hi, Ali again. All right, after Morgan, guys, we don't have anyone. Morgan is next after Noah, but let's see what's going on here. Also, you should read the book The Alchemist if you haven't read it already, Noah. It is a very good book. Ali, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. He says, yes, I am. You would really, really, really enjoy The Alchemist. I promise you. You can listen to it on YouTube for free if you are more of a, audiobook reader. I still consider it reading. I know it's not like physically reading, but I do consider it reading still. That's how I did it. I did have a physical book too, so I was like following along with the narrator. But I really did like it. Okay. All right, Spirit, this is for Noah. Noah. Spirit, what does our friend Noah need to know about an energy update? Can we get an energy update on our friend Noah? Spirit, can I get an energy update on our friend Noah? I don't know if you've been feeling calmer since you've done the alchemy, but I feel calmer in my body. I feel more balanced. I have like a new pep in my step. Like I feel like everything inside of me is extremely okay. Good. Is like balanced, and I feel good. I feel energized. I feel like I know that I need to upkeep this. It's not like a one and done situation, and I will become unbalanced because life is life, and life knocks us on our feet sometimes or on our ass sometimes. Oh, I love it. But this makes me feel like knowing like there is maintenance to this, but right now I feel like more understanding. I feel more empathetic. I feel like I have women's intuition now because I feel like you have it. I feel like you have your intuition, and I feel like it's coming in a very like good, balanced way. Like working with feminine intuition and working with the divine masculine information of strong and strength and vitality as well. All that sun energy is the male, all the moon energy is the female. But wisdom, I feel like I'm getting wiser too. Not that I feel like I'm the hermit. I just feel like I'm learning things and I'm gaining my wisdom. We're going to see what the other cards have to say, but we're going to start with the Ace of Cups. Hell yeah, dude. Intuition is right here. New beginning in intuition, in creativity, in emotions. Ali, my love, thank you so much. I appreciate you. But this is a card saying like, I'm going to be fulfilled. That sun imagery is here too. So this is very much like getting in touch with your emotions, getting in touch with your intuition, and using it creatively as well. I feel like it's all three for you. I don't feel like it's one or the other. I feel like it's creativity, intuition, and emotions, and getting your emotions, balanced. Like that's how it feels. You can confirm or deny that in the comment section here. Interesting. I want a clarifier. All right. Listen, I don't know if you're paying for any classes or anything, but if you're paying for classes, vet the teacher. Like make sure like they are reputable, make sure they are knowledgeable, make sure they're not trying to scam you, because I'm a little concerned with the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords is the card of the thief, the thief, the cheater, and the liar. And I clarified it with these. Okay. I clarified it with strong enough to see and recognize that this person is unjust. And honestly, it could be an Aquarius man. It could be a Libra or a Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, but this is Aquarius energy here. So just make sure that you are vetting these people, make sure that they are reputable, make sure that you're not being duped by anyone, because this is very concerning and what popped out to me first. Because and again, these are clarifiers to this card. Because it's just anxiousness here. And the Five of Cups with it. Don't let your past dictate your future. Get out of your own head, get out of your own way type of thing. But yeah, don't let anyone like scare you. Not that I feel like you're scared. I don't. But I just don't want anyone to like manipulate you or make you feel like you have to listen to anyone, like cult leader stuff. Like if you're in a cult, please run, Noah. Cults aren't good ever. I don't care if they're spiritual cults or not. They're not good. But like I would be really careful about who you use as a teacher. Okay. I would just be cautious about it. Okay. Because there is something new coming in. I want another clarify. Yeah, you're going to learn your lesson about it. About this stuff right here, you're going to move on with knowledge and experience. You're going to have a new beginning that's going to be very, very like welcoming. You could be going to a birthday party, a wedding. You could be invited somewhere. You could just be hanging out with your friends, girlfriends, guy friends. Doesn't matter the gender, but it very much is like you're going to learn from this situation in a big way. You're going to carry a lot of burden from this situation, but a lot of knowledge as well coming through. But the energy that I feel on you is balanced. The energy I feel on you is like pep in my step. Like I'm good. I'm right now riding kind of a high. But remember, like we're not just light and love. And I know you know this is just reiteration for, whatever. But like, and we're not just light and love. We are all things. We are all things. So we need to also be good with the darkness as well as the light and love. So we are complete balance. But once you go through this situation with whoever's lying to you, stealing from you, or cheating on you, you're going to have a new beginning. You're going to learn your lessons. You're going to have something to celebrate. This is why I prefer to practice solitaire. Me too. Honestly, I really do. Just make sure anyone that you're learning from, like period. Like if you're watching YouTube videos, you're reading books, because that's how I did it. I did it all by myself. I didn't pay anyone to teach me how to do this. I learned through books and through TikTok and through YouTube videos and through having actually an in-person mentor that I naturally found. It wasn't somebody I was seeked out. It was somebody who actually I was their property manager at the time, and they just were talking to me about like their spirituality. I'm like, oh, I'm super spiritual, I'm a witch, and it just naturally became something like that. So just be cautious about anyone that you're getting information from, vetting them. Matt Allren, I really liked his book a lot. I don't feel like that was like scammy by any means. Love your tarot with tea videos. Thank you, Meg. I appreciate it so much. But just be cautious, okay? Just be cautious. I don't want you to be paranoid. I just want you to vet people, research people, then to say like, yeah, I want to learn from this person, whether it's on YouTube, on TikTok, in a book, like it doesn't matter. Because those cards came up and it just concerned me is all. Make sure you're not lying to yourself either, because sometimes that could be like us lying to ourselves. Not that I feel like that's it. Yes, exactly. No paranoia, just awareness. Absolutely. Trusting your intuition as well about these people too can help. All right, Noah, we are going to move on. Did I give you your timestamp, my love? I want to say 1 hour and 10 minutes. I'm not 100% sure if that's accurate because I didn't look. So 1 hour, 10 minutes if you ever want to watch that video again, or watch that reading again, I should say. But thank you, Noah. I'm so glad you're here again. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being a regular. Thanks for being here since the beginning. I really appreciate you, my friend. All right. So we are going to move on here to Morgan, though. Thank you. Sweet. Thank you. You're very welcome, darling. Morgan, what type of reading are we doing for you? Hello. Hi, Morgan. What's going on, my darling? And then Ali, you're right after Morgan. After Ali, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. HumanDesignWithMelody.com is how you can get on the list. And Morgan, if you are being filtered, don't hesitate to go over to your Venmo and to message me from Venmo, because this platform is crazy with the filtration. It is insanity. Okay, so I'm looking for a timeline. Okay, all right. Or on YouTube. Yep, that's correct as well. YouTube is one that won't filter, but you do have to be logged in to live chat, just full disclosure. So Morgan's looking for a timeline. Thank you for liking the live, Ali. I appreciate you. When will I meet someone that I will date? And is it the guy from my building? All right, let's see what's going on. My love life is insanely stagnant. Girl, I felt that way. There was 5 years of my life where I'm like, I am just perpetually single. And then I After that 5-year period, I met my ex-fiance. And then after I broke up with my ex-fiance, I started wham bam, thank you, mamming my boyfriend I have now. And that was like 2.5 months after that breakup. And then I've been with that guy since. So anything is possible. Anything can happen here, Morgan. Sometimes there's a lull is all I'm trying to point out. Sometimes there's a lull. I haven't met anyone. So let's check it out. Yeah, that's how I felt. Like most of my life I was single until I met my ex-fiance. There was a year where I had my first love type thing. And then that crashed and burned. And then for 5 more years, I was not there. I was perpetually single. All right, for Morgan, Spirit, your Morgan, your timestamp is 1 hour and 23 minutes. I had a dating phase 2 years ago. So let's see what's going on here. Again, this is for Morgan. Spirit, what is our friend Morgan? Who's called you Norgan? What? Jeez, oh, peace. What does Morgan need to know about love? We need a time frame for love. Spirit, what does Morgan need to know about love and a time frame? Spirit, what does Morgan need to know about love and their time frame with love? Oh my gosh, I love when this comes in, honestly. So I don't know if you're familiar with Sex and the City. It used to be one of my favorite shows ever. Now it's like, didn't age very well. But there is a scene where Charlotte is at lunch with the girls having brunch, and she goes, I've been dating for 18 years or however many years, I can't remember. Where is he? Type of thing. So that's the same vibe I'm getting. Is like where I'm from New York City, so she knows. Yes, that's me all the time. Hi, Marilyn. So it's just like I just see her going, where is he? I'm gonna keep shuffling though. But then she met her husband right after that. She met her divorce lawyer husband, and then or was it the other guy? I can't remember the timeline of that show anymore right now. But either way, I do that a lot. You're so funny. But it's very much Trey. Yes, that's what she met. Trey. Yes. And Trey couldn't get it up, right? So she was just wanted somebody to love her, and she went into the wrong relationship, which then ended in a right relationship, which is kind of what happened with me, at least at this time. I'm not planning on leaving my guy. He's not planning on leaving me. So at this time, it seems like the right relationship. I won't settle though, as you should not. As you should not. She was a little desperate at that time, and I do feel a little like it's not like desperate for any man being like, I need a man. I'm desperate for any man. It's like, oh my God, like, where is he? I do want him. I want him, but like, that's the desperation, quote unquote, that I feel from your energy. It's just I want him, but like, so don't settle and keep going with your standards. I want you to write down, I don't know if you've already done this, Morgan, but this is what's coming through. This is the channel, and then we're going to pull the cards. Okay. Not just any, like your guy, right? The traits. So I want you to write down the traits of what you're looking for in a man. I want you to light a candle while you do this. If you have rose petals available to you, and they're dry rose petals, you can buy them at any esoteric shop, to be completely honest with you. I want you to like crumble them up and put them in the candle with a little bit of olive oil. Do not leave it unattended, period. Okay, and don't blow it out, so do a tea light. You can see here, this is my tea lights. I have them already anointed for abundance. That's what you're going to do, a little bit of olive oil. You're going to do rose petals around it, crumbled up, not super a lot, okay? We don't want to catch your house on fire, but like, an amount. You can put it underneath the tea light as well, because the tea light does, like, I'm not going to do it because I have oil everywhere, but this does lift out of its container, so you can put it on there. You're going to be able to watch it on YouTube. So watch it on YouTube, and then you'll see exactly what I was saying. But you're going to do that, okay? And then you can take the tin off. You can put it under, like crush it under the tin, and cinnamon too, okay? Cinnamon under the tin with crushed up roses, olive oil on top. Light it. While you have it lit, I want you to write down the traits of who you're looking for. I'm looking for a man in finance, 6'5", blue eyes, looking for a man in finance, that type of thing. So whatever the traits are, I'm looking for a guy who's good money. I want him to have his own place. I want him to have his own car. I want him to have his shit together. I don't want to be his mother, or don't say any negatives. Just be like, I want him to be responsible. I want him. I know the girl who came up with it. You know her? Yes. That's so funny that never comes up in the reading. So that's hilarious that you actually know her. All right. We're going to cut the deck, one more shuffle here. We're going to get those cards to you. But I feel like once you start doing that, there's something here that feels fall related. I'm getting October specifically. So it just feels fall related to me. So there's something here that you may find somebody. I don't know if you are somebody who goes to Central Park, or you live around Central Park, or you run there or anything, but it just feels like a chance meeting at a park. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation with that. The Six of Swords, there's a transition here happening. I live kind of near it. So I would go on a walk there if you jog or anything like that. But there's just something here that just feels organic meeting at a park to me. And then I burped. So Spirit was here. But this is something about a transition coming through, taking your power back. Yes, it's been a heartbreak. But you are a bad bitch. You're back to the drawing board. Things are going to work out. I'm going to pull one more. There is fate here coming in with the sun. Okay, fate with the sun. Taking your power back from a heartbreak that you might have had maybe 2 years ago, still toxic situation that you had found yourself in. That's why there's toxicity here. I'm running through these cards because we only have 10 seconds. Something's coming in fast. It's going to put you in, like, you're going to be magnetized. Like, somebody's going to be magnetized to you. You're like, yes, I want that. Luck on your side. This is Salem means he's lucky. And then doing this will be the work that's worth it. I do feel like there's a little bit of work that I do want you to put in yourself. Is it the guy from my building? Again, I mean, it doesn't feel like it. It feels like somebody that you're going to meet organically in the park. Like, that's what it feels like. It might be the guy from the building if you see him at the park, but I don't feel like it's the guy from the building. But the Eight of Pentacles makes me... Yeah, they're saying no. It's not the guy from the building. Let me pull another card on it. But there is something that's fated for you that's coming in, though. These two came out together. The Sun, which is the most positive sign, and then the Judgment card, which is a calling card. Actually, I just did a video on this card today, the Judgment card. So if you want to take a look at it, like it, share it, do all the things, that would be great. If not, that's totally fine, whatever. But I don't think it's the guy from the building, because this came out and it says over it on her shirt. Oh, let me see if you can see it better that way. There we go. Over it. So I don't think it's that guy from the building. I think that ship is kind of like sailed a little bit. I don't know. But Morgan, if you want to rewatch the reading, it was 1 hour and 24 minutes, the timestamp, and you can join the live stream right now and rewind it. I haven't even spoken to him yet, sadly. So yeah, I don't think that's what's happening here. It makes me feel like organically somebody in the park. So if you have a picnic there, you just read there, you chill out there, you take a walk there. It just feels something like that. But definitely rewatch it here. You can literally do it right now if you'd like. With YouTube, it allows you to rewind lives. So you can rewind it to your timestamp and you can watch whatever you did miss on that. But I definitely would light the candle and then write down the traits of what you're looking for. Okay. And it's so funny that came in and you know her. That is hilarious. I love my job, guys. I love my job so much. I'm looking for a man in finance. 6'5", blue eyes. But Morgan, I do hope this helped, darling. I hope this gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. And you're very welcome, darling. Very, very welcome. All right, we are moving on to Ali. Ali, thank you so much for your donation. I don't have anyone after Ali, so if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, is how you can get on the list if you're interested in a reading. All right. Hi, Ali. He said, yay! What type of reading are we doing? I got 6 minutes on your timer. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you, Marilyn, for liking the live, girl. You guys are real ones. Hell yeah, dude. I love every one of you. And very sad about Edmonton losing the Stanley Cup to Florida. To Florida, of all places. Ugh. Either way, I was rooting for Edmonton. I was rooting for them. Back-to-back losses. Ugh. Come on, Canada. At least you won, like, I don't know, it's not the World Cup, but like the International Cup. I'm not sure what it was called. But at least Canada won that. And I was so excited. I was going around. I went to my dad's house, my grandma's technically, but my dad was there. And we were talking about it. And I just kept like, oh, Canada. Yeah, you've been filtered, my love. No, stop filtering Ali. The Four Nations. Yeah, that's what it was. The Four Nations. Four Nations Cup. It was Sweden, it was Finland, America, and Canada. And Canada whooped them. And all the booze for the national anthem, for the American national anthem. I laughed. I just laughed. And I just felt such camaraderie with the Canadian people because I was like, yeah, they don't want to be your 51st state, bro. They're a sovereign motherfucking country. They don't want to be part of this fucking mess. Oh my God. I was just like, I just felt such camaraderie because no offense. I don't want you to be my 51st state either. I want you to remain a sovereign country. Hello. Hi, Ali. I got you, darling. You won't be filtered there. So let me know what type of question we have for you, for us today. Yeah, you guys deserve your own freedoms. You guys are our best friends. Why are we treating our best friends like shit and treating Russia like they're a fucking golden throne? I don't fucking understand. Sorry, Russia is not our ally. Has never been. We're not allies with dictators. But we are best friends with Canada. That's our buddy. That's our buddy O'Pale. God, I hate him so much. I hate the word Cheeto so fucking much. Oh, he's such a fucking idiot. And if we go to nuclear W word that I don't know if I can say on TikTok, there's nothing I can really do about it than hope that I don't get wasted in a nuclear fucking wasteland. There's a guy, H. He keeps blowing up my phone. It makes no sense with Russia. None. 0%. 0% sense. Fucking stupid. All right, Ali, let's see what's going on with H. What do we need to know? Why is H blowing up Ali's phone? Let's see if he's even worth it. Ali, your timestamp is 1 hour and 34 minutes. And guys, remember, after Ali, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. It's how you get on that list. All right, let's check it out. This is for Ali. Ali. Spirit, what does Ali need to know about love with H? Spirit, what does Ali need to know about love with H? Spirit, what does Ali need to know about love with H? The first thing in my body I feel is like, I just kind of feel like my heart's being out of my chest, almost like a cartoon character when they fall in love with another character and their heart is literally like this far from their chest and then it gets animated that way. That's what's coming into mind here. I don't know if this is how he feels towards you or you feel towards them, but it just feels very much like that energy. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation there. Oh, Lord, big confirmation. Big confirmation. Big confirmation. All right. It's almost like I just want to give this person a chance just to kind of see what happens. Just kind of want to see what happens, what goes on. Like, what do I need to know about this situation here? Hi from Guam. Welcome in. It is still Thursday where we're at right now, right? Yeah, it's Thursday today. But you're ahead of us in the time zone. So welcome and happy Friday to you because you're in Michigan right now, in the States, unfortunately. But either way, the Ace of Cups is here. The Ace of Cups is the Holy Grail, Ali. This is a card of saying new beginnings in love, new beginnings in emotions, new beginning in intuition, new beginning. Bless you too, Ree. But this is a card of saying like this is your fulfillment, being so fulfilled that it literally creates a lake here. It creates a lake. So that's a really great sign already. But we're going to see what the other cards have to say. Interesting. This card has been getting a lot of work the last 2 days. Okay. A lot of work. The Emperor is initiative. It has is an initiating card. It initiates things because it rules the first house itself because it's Aries. Aries is the natural ruler of the first house. First house of self. Lordy. It's very much this energy of being selfish. Yes, be selfish. I want you to be selfish because this is your life, right? You're not here just to pick anybody, anyone willy-nilly. Because in your past, you felt chained to somebody, codependent on somebody, addicted to somebody. This also could be an addiction card. But, you know, how it really looks is like this. And then this card was after the devil. So there's something here that you're breaking free from and going to be victorious when it comes to an Aries person. So I don't know their astrology, but if they're Aries, sun, moon, or rising sign, it'd be in reference to them. But we are holding on to an idea of what we're looking for. And that's fine. I want you to hold on to an idea that you're looking for. I want you to hold on to your standards. I don't want you to ever let go of your standards. Okay. But there is something here that I do feel like I might be uptight about something or holding on to something that's not serving me anymore. And I need to recognize what that is, let go of that, and be victorious. I'm sorry. Who's here right now, Ali? Who is here? It's Salem, my baby. You have luck on your side. You have luck on your side with this, especially because we have Temperance here. Temperance is Sagittarius. This is a card of saying, I want to be balanced. I want to be patient. I have Archangel Raphael here, who is the healing angel. So there might be some healing I need to do about this situation and this situation. But at the end of the day, this is something that's going to bring you to the path where the sun is. It's going to bring you balance, spiritual balance, physical balance, balancing the cups. We have this growth here for the sunflowers. So there is something here really beneficial. Again, we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom, and we just pulled the Page of Cups. Baby, do you want to hang out with Mom? Come here. Do you want to come in? All right. I would like it if you did. Yeah, come on. You can come in. But the Page of Cups is trusting your intuition. Again, a new beginning in love here for you. So absolutely do that. It's something that's going to be really beneficial for you to come in. I don't want you to worry about anything. Okay. I don't want you to worry because when you worry, you're bringing in energy that you are trying to not have. And remember, don't show everyone your booty. But remember, you have Salem, you have luck. You have luck on your side. I love you so much, bud. Oh, what a good boy you are. What a good boy. Okay, because I'm kind of scared, right? Well, let's do the other cards. Don't be scared to make a commitment here. But okay, listen. Also, if you're feeling scared for a legitimate reason, like there's something wrong, I can't put my finger on it, I don't really want this, I'm not into it, follow that. Follow that. Follow what your body is saying. If you're scared because you've been hurt in the past and it's more like your fear of what could happen and not like this fear of this person I don't know and I'm this person feels off, it's a little different, right? So if this person feels off to you, don't do it. I don't care what the cards say. If they feel off to you, don't do it. But if they feel like the energy is like coming from you and like I'm nervous because like I don't want to get out there, I don't want to get hurt again, I don't want this, I don't want that. That's something that you might have to let go of. Okay, that thought process might be something you have to let go of. But if it's straight up your body telling you, Ali, we've done your human design before. Let's check it out. Haven't we? Have we not done your human design? I just looked you up, Ali. I don't think we've done your human design. So look up your human design. Just so you know how to trust your body a little bit better. That's what I thought. Oh, you know where it might be? It might be in the old one because you've been a regular for the whole time I've been here. So it might be in the old one. Let me check it out. What did you do? That's rosemary, baby. That's for protection. Don't eat it. Don't eat our protection. Good boy. That's my good baby. Oh, he's such a good lad. Yeah, it was in the old one. You're a manifesting generator who has you have an emotional authority. So I love you so much. When you have an emotional authority, you do have to wait out emotional waves. That's what this could be. Now, I want you to go work out. I want you to clean your house, or I want you to meditate. Okay, whatever it is you can clear your mind for. Once your mind is clear and you feel good, you feel energetically neutral, ask yourself, do you want to give H a chance? And if it's a no, that's a no. Okay, period. That's your answer. If it's a yep, I want to, go ahead and do it. Okay, but I want you to get into a clear state of mind, working out, cleaning your house, reading a book, whatever it is that gets your mind clear. Okay, meditation, so that you can make that full decision that you do or do not want to pursue this person or not. That's how this is going to work for you. So again, that's how you're designed to make decisions. I would trust in that. Now, when you make your decision, being an emotional anything, you're so sweet. I love you so much. Is that your mind's going to kick right back in and you're going to get back to confusion. Know your answer in that clear moment. The or the that you received in that moment. That is your answer. Again, your wave's going to come right back on and it's going to confuse you. Be like, oh, but I don't really know. I did say yes in clarity, but now I don't know. Trust the clarity. Trust the clarity. Okay, that's the most important thing. And then you can play with this. This is an experiment, so you can play with that. But it does feel like there's something that could be potentially positive out of this. But also, there's a lot going on with fear too with this. So I would use your human design for you. Okay. So I do hope that helps. That's my pen. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much, Ali, for being here. Thank you for being a regular. Thank you for being a subscriber. I do hope that helped, my love. 10K, baby. We got this for you. Thank you so much, Ree. I really appreciate you guys. Marilyn's killing it. Ree's killing it. I don't know who else is liking. That's my pen. That's mom's. That's mom's. You can't has mom's pen, Mr. Purry Boy. He's a purry boy. All right. So, guys, we don't have anyone else in line at this time. So if you are interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, is how you can get on the list. Oh, thank you, Salem. Oh, thanks. Jeez, oh, Pete's. He's literally over here drinking from my glass of water. That is what my cat is doing. I will show you guys on TikTok. He's literally drinking my glass of water. Look how cute he is, though. I love him. I don't mind sharing my water with him because cats suck at drinking water, and he's also my cat. So I don't care. Sweet, that's the spirit. I love black cats, me too. At least he's hydrated, right? That's all that matters, is that you get your water. Yes, I don't care how you get it. You can always drink from mom's glass. I don't care. Anyone else who cares, that's a them problem, not an us problem. Period. I love you, Salem. All right, guys. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly run to the bathroom. Hopefully somebody gets a donation in. We are losing people, even though we are getting killing it with the likes, which is surprising to me. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'm going to pee. If we don't get any number of counts up, we might restart this live. So make sure to follow me in this time if you haven't followed me already, and I'll be right back. I'm just going to go to the bathroom. Hi, Salem. Thanks for waiting, buddy. All righty. Thanks for coming. All right. So we do have some people show. I sit down and they go away. All right, guys. If you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Marilyn said yes. Okay, let me just do a refreshy. Marilyn, we're going to get 6 minutes on the timer. What type of reading are we doing? General. All right, let's check it out. Oh, I got to write you down first. I write you guys down so that I know like everything is like equal and everything pans out and I didn't miss anybody. Because not that it happens very often at all, but there is times where I have missed somebody. Like somebody gave me a $30 donation. I only gave them one reading instead of two. And then I was like, why doesn't the payment and the amount of people I've read added up? And then I realized what happened. And then the next, I think it was in the very next reading. I think she still paid for another reading, but the time after that, she's like, okay, I'll do the reading I paid for that I never received. I'm like, absolutely, girl. Absolutely. It just keeps me honest with you guys because I like to be honest. I like it. All right. 6 minutes on your timer. Thank you for being a subscriber. Your timestamp is 1 hour and 49 minutes. I'm from the Metro Detroit area in Michigan, the United States. We are the car capital of the world. Fun fact for Detroit. We are home to the big three, Ford, GM, and Chrysler. No, Chrysler and GM are the same things now, aren't they? We're home to the big three. I can't think of what they are right now. I'm trying to think, did GM buy Chrysler? It might have. Lizzie, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. But if you need to know you're pregnant, take a pregnancy test. You're going to know for sure, without a doubt. But I don't do pregnancy readings, unfortunately. GM and Chevrolet. Chevrolet. There we go. That's it. I was like, Chrysler. I think that's GM. Thanks, Marilyn, for knowing more about Detroit than me right now. All right, Spirit. This is for Marilyn. Spirit, what does Marilyn need to know? Spirit, what does Marilyn need to know? Spirit, what does Marilyn need to know? Yesterday, I forgot my favorite stone, which is my birthstone, which is amethyst, and I could not think of the word amethyst at all. So that was fun. My brain's going crazy. All right, this is the last shuffle here for you, Marilyn. There's something in my shoulder here that's being highlighted to me specifically. So I don't know what's going on. It feels more like my left shoulder is only being highlighted. It's not really my right shoulder at all. But if you keep stress in your shoulder, but when I think about stress, I think about your back. So you might keep stress in your back specifically. But just pay attention to anything going on with the left shoulder. If there's stress here, if you're lifting it up more, if it freezes. I feel like I really need a rub here, like a massage here specifically where like, I don't know if you can see it, where my neck and my shoulder kind of meet. It feels tender right here, which is strange. So in my back, yeah. That's where I feel like you keep your stress, but I'm feeling it in the shoulder, like the top of the shoulder for some reason. So pay attention. You may need just to have like a rub here, okay? I got a massage because of it. Nice. I would definitely get another one. Or just pay attention to anything like that. All right, so we do have the Hanged One here. The Hanged One is a change of perspective. Something's coming in where you're having your mind change, whether you're opening your mind to spirituality, you're opening your mind to other ideologies, you're opening other people's minds to the ideology of, things that are good for freedom. I don't know, I'm just adding that in because I hate my fucking government. But either way, this person hung themselves up by their ankle to see the world in a new light, okay? To see the world in a new light. Something's coming in quick. Wow. I want a clarifier. Don't be afraid to take new action. Don't be afraid to walk away from something that's not serving you. Even if it has to deal with children in general, because pages are kids, they can be immature people, they're newbies at things, but don't be afraid to walk away from a situation that is not serving you. Okay, this is from the eclipses here. You can see there's an eclipse in the card itself. March is an eclipse season, so is September. So don't be afraid to walk away, even if you have children, because girl, you have 3 pages here, 3 of them. Okay, my coworkers, immature people, girl, be careful with these people because they don't know what they're doing. They whatever this is with these pages, what I'm feeling with these pages is like nobody knows what they're doing. Like everyone's kind of just flailing. There's some people that make me feel like they're intuitive and they're really good at their job, and they're just naturally good at it. There's other that's like taking action, but they're flailing and failing. And then another person that's just kind of burning everything down. Like what are you doing? Please stop. Dramatic. Makes me feel like drama is coming from this one too. But yeah, if it's your coworkers, they don't let them affect you. Don't let them affect you. Keep your emotions to yourself. You could be walking away in September from these coworkers because something is going to come in very quickly. We have the 8 of Wands. We're going to pull more cards. We got plenty of time. And I'm just kind of running through these cards here. But this is something that is going to end up being very beneficial for you to recognize, like, I'm not going to allow these people to affect me. I'm going to get onto drier land, sturdier land. I'm not going to let they can't get me if I don't allow them to get me. The fastest moving card in the deck. This is about alignment, getting in alignment very quickly. And that's what's going to happen when we open up our mind. We have the spiritual awakening. We have this enlightened moment. We're going to be like, oh, yes, no, I'm not going to let them affect me. I will go ahead and do whatever the fuck I want. And it's very interesting that you got 2 8s as well. 2 8s. 8s are a number of abundance, to be honest with you. It's abundance, it's opportunity, it's success. Like it's all going to work out. Okay. But we're going to see. I feel like I want to pull 2 more, but I love the card we have. There's a choice that you're going to have to make. Okay, the 7 of Cups is here. Is a choice you're going to have to make here. And it's a choice of what's going to be good for you. What's going to be better for you. Are we moving on from the job completely? Do we want another different line of income? Are we getting promoted? Are we okay with that promotion? Type of thing. So there is something here that's going to come with choice. And I would not worry about the choice you make because we have the 6 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Harmony. This is the card of harmony, making sure that your inner child, your children maybe, are not being affected by anything. Like we keep our cup full. You can see the cup is completely full. All right. It's full of cotton candy. That's what it looks like to me. Maybe some rock candy. But this is very much this energy here. Now we have the 4 of Wands as well. The card of commitment. Committing ourselves to this new choice, committing ourselves to the harmony in our lives and making sure that the internal harmony is at a full-time high. No one can bother us if we feel harmony in our heart and in our soul. Because we know, like, you person who's creating trauma or drama for me, you're unhealed. You're unhealed, and I know it, and I'm not gonna put that on you. Like, I'm gonna know whatever you're saying with a grain of salt. I'm gonna say, like, yeah, sure, whatever it is that you want to say, but really know in my heart of hearts, like, nah, like you're an idiot, and you're not gonna disrupt me. 7 of Wands, right place at the right time, doing the right work. This is the last card we're gonna pull because we're running out of time. But the 7 of Wands is saying, like, yeah, people are trying to get you. It could be the pages, right? The immature coworkers, but you are at a good position. You are somebody who has the upper hand. You could take your wand and with all those wands, knock them right over, right? So don't worry about, like, I do think things are going to work out for you. Things are going to be good. It could be some little bit of stress here in the shoulder. Just pay attention to that. Get another massage if you want, girl. Hey. But I do hope that helps, Marilyn. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for being a subscriber, getting a donation. I really appreciate you. And don't forget about Saturday at 11 a.m. is the subscriber only live. You're very welcome, Marilyn. You're very, very welcome. Alrighty, so we don't have anyone else in line at this time. I do want to restart the live, I think. So what I'm going to do is I am going to restart it. Follow me if you haven't followed me already. And then we're just going to restart the live here. All right. BRB, bro. I'm ridiculous. BRB, bro. I'm just silly. All right. So we are going to restart the live here on TikTok. We just have to get some controls going. I always do over 18 lives. No, that's not what I wanted. I want this one. All right. And then I do want to check out something else here. Comment settings. Allow comments. Show the most sent comment. What's blocked. Come. Why is come in card? What? Dream? What? Oh my God, such? What? This is crazy. There are some random ass words that were being filtered. I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay, well, hopefully that helps with the filtration. That was wild. Literally, the word such was being filtered. That's wild bananas. All right, guys, welcome. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, I'm not even in the morning. I am 1 p.m. Eastern time. Good afternoon. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Melody. I'm a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, now's the time to get on the list. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. I am a human design professional. It is a chart reading. It's all about your energy. So if you're interested in looking at your own chart before getting a professional's opinion on it, literally Google human design chart, human design body graph, and you will be able to check out your chart right from there. And if you want a professional's opinion, come on back. I'd be honored to give you a reading. But we are doing all sorts of different types of readings. We use psychic readings, any topic you're interested in. We do mediumship readings where I connect with people who pass away into the spiritual realm. And again, human design readings. They're all for a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. You get a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. So if you want a reading, now is the time to get that reading underway. Hecky yeah, hecky yeah, hecky yeah. I feel like I should put this maybe here. So I have a rosemary here that I cut. I'm just trying to get it to dry out. She lost her smell. She had a smell yesterday. No, she didn't lose her smell. She didn't lose her smell. She smells divine. But I'm just trying to dry her out so I can hang her up by the door. But yes, guys, if you're interested in a reading, right now we're doing psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Go ahead and put in your donation of $15 into the Linktree link, and you'll get right on the list. You're going to be the very next person I read here today. So go ahead and get your donation in. If you want clarity or insight, the cards are the way to go. If you are interested in connection, that's mediumship with somebody who's passed away in the spiritual realm. And if you want to know more about yourself through the lens of human design, that's what that is. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I have like the feeling that we're probably going to end this live a little early today. Just have that inkling here. But either way, I am here to help you guys out, be of service to you guys in the way of psychic readings, mediumship readings, or human design readings. So let me know in the comment section what type of reading you would like to have today. Not the comment section, excuse me. You do have to send in a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile. Olivia, thank you so much for your question. I'd be happy to ask about that question with O. If you are interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile. So check out the Venmo, PayPal, or my website. That's the first link in the Linktree. And you will literally, there's no wait. You're going to get a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. So if you're interested in a reading, that's how you do it. That's how you get one today. We don't do any freebies here. Alrighty, welcome in, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. My rosemary fell again. How should I hold on to you? Like this? Would this work? Maybe. We'll see. But you guys, hey, how are you? It's Thursday here in the States. Welcome in. I am Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium. If you've never seen my face before on the internet, hi, hello, welcome in. I'm happy to have you. We do psychic readings here. We do mediumship readings, and we do human design readings. So if you are interested in a topic matter, you want to know what's going on in your love life, in your relationship, and with your money, with your job, with your health, whatever it is, I'd be happy to do that. No, Franny, I won't be doing love readings on the Love Island USA crew, but thank you for asking. I don't do those type of readings. I do readings for you. Like if you want information about a situation in your life, I'm going to read that, but I'm not going to read about reality TV. I'm sorry. Not doing it. But thank you for asking though. I appreciate you even commenting that. It's a fun comment, honestly. That was fun comments I have. I don't even watch that show. I don't understand. Honestly, I don't watch any reality TV except for any cooking show, like a competition cooking show. Love that shit. I watch Big Brother, which is what I've watched since I was a kid, a show that I really shouldn't like, but it's my guilty pleasure. I fucking love Big Brother. And I also watch Amazing Race. So those are the only ones I watch. Oh, and The Circle. Apparently I like competition. I like competition shows, which I think Love Island is a competition show, but it's not the type I like. Like I'm not a what is it, a bachelorette person. I'm not really interested in like that type of stuff, I guess, that type of content. But yeah, any competition show I love. Especially if it's good camaraderie, even though Big Brother is not at all camaraderie at all. Maria, hi. She says, I'm wondering what will happen with me and this person. Will he move out? If you're interested in a question or a reading here, Maria, I love your middle name. I don't know if it's really your middle name or not, but it's my favorite stone. Bridget, thank you so much for the follow. But it's pinned to the top of the chat here. It's the Linktree link. Go ahead and send in a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, is how you can submit your donation if you're interested in getting a reading here today. All right. But Bridget, again, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. But yeah, that's, I was just talking about Big Brother and how it's not good camaraderie show. But I mean, I grew up watching that show. It's just my guilty pleasure. It is as it is. But guys, anyways, back to what we're doing here. My name's Melody. I'm doing readings. If you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile or it's pinned to the live chat. Send in your donation. There is no wait now. You're going to get your reading right away. Right away. Without doubt. Spirit makes me burp. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. I appreciate you. Having a very interesting day today. Yesterday was popping. It was popping. And today is not. But that's okay. Let me see if I can see how many unique viewers. I wish it would tell you like how many people are like looking who are not here. It does randomly, but it doesn't tell you when you click on it. Click more details of your real-time performance in the live center on your computer. Oh, not going to do that. Not going to be doing that. Come on. Alrighty, guys. So, hi. Do I need to restart my live again? Interesting. Can you see my comments? I see you now, Kendra. I see you now. Is that what's happening? Is everyone being fucking filtered? The filtration so bad. I literally, like, they were filtering the word such and dreams. Oh, heart to you, darling. But that was filtered, but at least I could, like, unfilter it. This is crazy bananas. I don't know. The filter is so bad. It's so bad. I'm going to see, like, I'm going to Google it. Why is the TikTok comment filter so bad as the second search? That is hilarious. Thanks for being here, Kendra. You're the only one. You're the only one here right now. TikTok's comment filtering can be perceived as bad due to a combination of factors, including overly aggressive filtering, lack of transparency, and the potential for unintended consequences. While intended to create a safer environment, the system can sometimes block legitimate questions or comments, causing frustration for both creators and viewers. Here's a more detailed breakdown. Overly aggressive filtering. The system may flag and block comments that don't actually violate community guidelines, leading to the unintended censorship of harmless content. Lack of transparency. TikTok does not always clearly explain why a comment is filtered, making it difficult for users to understand the rules and adjust their behavior accordingly. Content creators set filters. Creators can customize their filters, which can lead to wildly different experiences for different users. Some creators may have strict filters, blocking even innocuous comments, while others may have looser settings. We're having a one-on-one. We are. Just me and you, Kendra, girl. But it looks like that person went away. It looks like we had two more people, but we too have one more person. It says community flagged comments. TikTok's community flagging system can also contribute to the issue. Comments that have been previously flagged, even if not explicitly violating guidelines, can be filtered for other users. That's so annoying. That is so annoying. Potential for misuse. The filtering system can be unintentionally misused, leading to the suppression of dissenting opinions or critical feedback. Especially while the goal of protecting users from harmful content is important, the current implementation of TikTok's comment filtering system can sometimes feel overzealous or opaque, leading to a less than ideal user experience. I've turned off all the filters and it doesn't do anything. Dang, TikTok just trying to get me on the list. TikTok's just being a bitch. TikTok's just being a bitch when it comes to content. So what I might do is I might actually take off any flagged words that I have, like things that I'm filtering to keep my things safe, except for Trump. Like I'm leaving that as a filtered word because fuck Trump, and I'm not going to hear anything about it. I'm not going to hear anything else other than fuck Trump and maggots. Let's see. I want to do this. I want to go here. But if I do that, then see, all the words I have now are actually words that I do want filtered. I'm not actually going to take these off because people were using the N-word to me before. I had to, and they were doing really creative N-word stuff, so I had to do all that. Like, I have a certain religious prophet also filtered because they need to be filtered. Trump in every form filtered. Like there's nothing here it's just all things that need to be filtered. That's what I have for my filtered words. So I don't know what's going on. I think I am going to restart this though. So I'll be right back. This will be my third restart, but we're not getting anywhere with this one. So I'm going to try again. If it fails again, I'm just going to get off for the day and just accept what I got is as it is. BRB. Loady. It's rough in these TikTok hills, man. TikTok is just crazy filtering for no reason. Marked viewers. Add friends as marked viewers. I don't fucking know what that means. I have a lot of moderators. They never come in. I should probably take away my moderators, but I'll do that later. Video quality. It's at the highest. It's fine. Hell yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Rankings. I don't even understand the rankings at all. Okay, well, we're going to try again, see if this works. We'll try again and see if it works. Hello, my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And I am here providing my services to you live today on TikTok. I do psychic readings. I do mediumship readings. I do human design readings. I'm a human design professional. If you are looking for clarity or insight on something that is a psychic reading, okay, we're going to do a psychic reading for you for a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. That is how you get readings here live, is by submitting your donation of $15 to the Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. You tell me what type of reading you're going to get. A psychic reading, a mediumship reading, a human design reading. Hi, Kendra. Welcome back, darling. And then from there, we're going to get you a 5-minute reading of your choosing. So go ahead and get that $15 donation in if you are interested in a reading. Vale, thank you so much for the follow. Not the follow, but for the question. I really appreciate it. If you want to know about your love reading here, I'd be happy to give that to you. It is a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Linktree link is in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website is how you can get a reading here. Ken, I get on the list. So Kendra, remember, we're only doing free readings on Saturdays. So Saturday at 11 a.m. is when you're going to be eligible to do your weekly free reading for being a subscriber. Also get discounted readings, so $10 instead of $15 for 5 minutes. And anytime you donate $15 or more, you will get a 6-minute reading. Oh, shoot. No, you are fine, my friend. She did this emoji. You are fine. I know it's still like, it's only a couple weeks old. We've only done 2 subscriber only Saturdays so far, so I do know it's still relatively new. So it's okay. I forget everything all the time, so no worries. But if you do want a reading today, there is no wait at this time. Send in your 15. You're going to get a 6-minute reading. I try to do 6 with this hand, and I don't have 6 fingers. Have a beautiful day. Back to work I go. Okay, Kendra, I'll see you later. Thanks for being here, love. I appreciate you. And hopefully I'm going to see you at 11 a.m. on Saturday. I'll be there. I hope to see you. Thank you for the roses, Kendra. I appreciate you. And I should be on, I'm going to try to be on the complete time, like my 3 hours. But if I don't get a lot of traction, sometimes they die off real quick. Then I get off early on Saturdays. All righty. So guys, welcome in. Hello. Chrissy, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad to see you beautiful people here in this live. This live is going much better than the last live. I literally don't know what happened with that one. But we're here now. Hey, welcome. We're doing psychic readings, mediumship readings, or human design readings. Those are the 3 modalities that I offer: psychic, mediumship, and human design. If you are interested in a 5-minute reading, because that's what I offer here, 5-minute readings for a reading of your choice is a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. You can also set up a private reading from there as well. So if you are interested in a reading, now is the time to get that reading going. Send in that donation. There is no wait at this time. Check it out. Alrighty, welcome guys. I hope you're doing all well on this Thursday. I hope you guys are staying. And we have a pretty cool day today. It's not overly hot from my understanding. Let me double check that. Yeah, it's only going to be 72. My boyfriend said it was going to be 90 degrees today. He's a fibber. My boyfriend's a fibber. It's 72 where I am. But either way, I hope everyone's staying safe and staying warm, staying cool, wherever you're at. Depends on that. But if you're interested in a reading, we're doing readings right now. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. If you are interested in a reading, guys, what's up? How are you doing? Hope everyone's doing well. We're going to chill out here for a moment, see if we get any donations coming through. If we do get a donation, again, there is no wait. You're going to get your 5-minute reading right away. If there doesn't seem to be any traction with that, that's totally fine. We'll just get off a little bit early here today. Hi, Ali. I saw you come in, darling. Welcome in. Yeah. What's going on, guys? How are you? Are you able to comment? Is the comments the issue again? A. Ali, let me know if you're being filtered a lot. You always are able to say A, it seems like. But I do still feel like there's something going on really bad with the filtration that is really fucking annoying. And I'm irritated. Or maybe they are restricting my lives. I don't know. That could be. Because I talk against our government. I talk against ICE raids. I talk about Donald Trump. All like MAGA, wake up. What are you doing? We're on the brink of literal nuclear war. What are you doing? So annoying. It's so annoying. That they get really upset when you speak truth to power. And I also need to say this stuff because I don't want to be servicing maggots. Sorry, I don't. I don't know why you're involved with a cult leader. I don't know why you don't understand that Putin's not our friend. Russia is not our friend. Dictators are not our friends. That's highly anti-American. Canada is our friend, and we're being mean to Canada. That doesn't make any fucking sense. We're on the brink of nuclear war. We're literally having police state where the National Guard and the Marines are being called in to LA for no reason. It's a peaceful protest. I don't give a fuck about Waymo cars. If you don't know about Waymos, they're driverless cars. They have insurance. They're going to be fine. So I got reported yesterday. So I don't care. I'm still going to speak it. I'm still going to say it because it's the right thing to do. And I want to make sure people know that I don't agree with MAGA. And I know there's readers out there that do. They're brainwashed just as much as any other MAGA is. Okay. Not all Republicans are MAGA. They're a very special breed of idiot. Okay. So just know I don't support MAGA. I don't support Trump. I don't support ICE raids. I don't support war. I don't support anything that's going on in this administration. And I will use my platform as much as possible to get that point across. Okay. That's why my readings, my tea and tarot readings have become a little bit more political within the reading itself. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm not going anywhere. They're not putting me in the algorithm. Garen, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. That's what I said. Because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what's happening. Trump is not for us. Trump is not for the people. Trump is for the billionaires. I don't know why people believed him when he said, I'm going to be the president of peace. Since when? Since when? Do you not remember the last 4 years that he was in charge? He tried to go he tried to start wars everywhere. We were worried about fucking North Korea bombing us at some point. Like, what do you mean you're the president of peace? You are not. You're a fuck. You're a little bitch. And this is why I get flagged because I'm fucking mad about it. But guys, if you're interested in reading, because that's what we're doing here, we're going to move on. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. Go ahead and check it out. Otherwise, I'm just going to skedaddle. I've been on for over 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours. So I don't mind getting off like a half hour early. It is as it is, especially because nobody's in here. This is nuts. Yesterday, I had like hundreds of people in here. Now I have 3. Wild bananas. All right, guys. So if you're interested in reading, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. If you are wanting to get some clarity or insight, that's a psychic reading. I'm going to download a message and I'm going to give you the cards. Mediumship reading, you tell me who you want to connect to has passed away into the spiritual realm. I try to connect with them. I give you evidence. If that evidence does not line up to that person, then we'll start again. But usually it does. Very rarely it doesn't. They release a list of, oh no, Ollie. Stay near them. Stay near them. Like, I don't know what's happening. They're saying this weekend, but I don't believe anything that comes out of the administration. Like, I keep hearing that Trump has a trigger finger and he's wanting to go. And that Lindsey fucking Graham, why do you keep getting voted in? Why do you keep getting voted in? You suck on so many different levels, Lindsey Graham. Fuck you. is also like, yeah, we should bomb Iran. Yeah, Iran. We should bomb Iran. And so is Ted Cruz. Did you see that whole interview with Tucker Carlson? That shit is hysterical. Oh my God. I don't like Tucker Carlson. I think he's a fuck. But boy, do I agree with what he's saying. Same thing with Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz said something that I was like, what timeline am I on? Why do I agree with Matt Gaetz? It's never too late to wake up. That's all it is. It's never too late to wake up. All right, guys. I'm kind of over it here today, so I am going to skedaddle. Follow me if you are not a MAGA and you like psychic readings. Follow me, please. And if you are MAGA, what's wrong with you? Who hurt you? Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. I'm fucking annoyed. Got myself annoyed. Oh, yeah. Sorry. You're still here. I'm so annoyed. I got myself annoyed. That's true. Okay. I love you guys. Bye.